All right, I'm going to call you guys up. If I call you up, come out to the center. Higher ranking is going to come up first, and then we're going to work our way through. You guys will do your introduction. We will get started. Okay, so first, testing for second degree black belt, Mr. Nick Anderson. You guys knew to clap. That's good. Excellent. Next, testing for second degree black belt, Mr. Jack Henderson. And testing for first degree black belt, the other Mr. Luke Anderson. So, Mr. Anderson, will you start us off? Turn around, give a little introduction.
Yes, sir.
Alright, hello, I'm Nick Anderson. I have been doing this, well, I did this when I was younger. I was like 5 or 6 and I quit. So I took about a 9-year break, came back, and then I got my black belt in August of 2017. I want to thank my mom and dad for helping me and helping me get back started. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Nice to see you.
Mr. Hendrickson?
Hello, my name is Jack Hendrickson. I've been at the Edge for about 7 years. I got my black belt in December 2014. Before that, I was at UMA for about 4 years. I'd like to thank my parents for helping me pay tuition, right? Driving me here. I'd like to thank everyone here for showing up, right? Panel members, audience members, right? I'd like to thank Master Gordon and Black Belt Mr. Anderson for teaching me how to teach.
Mr. Luke Anderson?
Hi, my name is Luke Anderson, and I've been here approximately about 3 years. Not black belt yet, hopefully I will be. I want to thank my parents, my brother, my uncle, my girlfriend, panel, Master Thorne, Mr. Anderson, Master Schaefer, everyone. Thank you.
Excellent. Are you gentlemen ready to test today?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Anderson, balance in.
Chariot. Youngin.
All right, let's line up, spread out a little bit. Partners, come on up. Let's get an x-ray paper. Page partner, attention. So respect, bow. Stagger your line. Gentlemen, angle. Papers up, Christ hand. Front leg, front kick. Front leg, front kick. Like a plate. Ready? Switch stance. Front kick. Switch stance. Front leg round kick. Switch stance. Front leg round kick. Switch stance. Front leg hook kick. Switch stance. Front leg hook kick. Switch. Front leg hook kick, round kick. Switch. Hook kick, round kick. Switch stance. All right, gentlemen, multiple kicks without setting your foot down. Whatever you want to throw, as many as you can. Who will get the most kicks?
Me, sir.
All right, ready? And down. Who had the most kicks?
Me, sir.
All right, switch stance. We did not contest it. All right, ready? How many people were just kicking with their good leg?
Sir?
So that means that this is your good leg and his better leg?
Oh, that was my better leg, sir.
Oh, that was your better leg. All right, ready? And down. Switch stance. Spin kick. Spin kick. A spin hook kick. Switch stance. Spin hook kick. Switch stance. Jump kick. Let's do a jump round kick. Switch it. Ha!
Hey!
Jump round kick. Ha!
Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Switch it. Ha!
Hey!
Tornado kick. Tornado kick. Ha!
Hey!
They have a waterfall effect. They time that. Ready? Ha!
Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Switch it. Ha!
Hey!
Tornado kick. Ha!
Hey! Hey!
Home run. Ha!
Hey!
Home run. Ha!
Hey!
Switch hands. Ha!
Hey!
All right, black belts. Relax your arms. Take a big step off towards the mirrors for a second. Mr. Anderson, move to the center.
Sir.
Face your partner. Arms up. Left side first. 10 tornado kicks.
Hey!
Mr. Jinks, angle for me. 6 steps to your right. Okay. So, Mr. Jinks, you're going to count out loud. We're only going to count it if it hits the target with a tornado kick. Any floppy, jumpy, weird stuff doesn't count. Ready? Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Loud jump.
Hey!
Right side. Take a breather for a second. Is the world holding still?
Yes, sir.
All right, begin.
Sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey!
Mr. Henderson, come on up. Mr. Henderson, move to the back wall.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hendrickson.
Yes, sir.
Probably Mr. Hendrickson. Mr. Hendrickson, do you have an X-ray demonstration today?
I do, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Alright, so the first kick I'm going to be doing is a 540. 540, how many degree that's in, right? So 1.5 circles. You'll be kicking with my right leg. I'll also be landing on it as opposed to normally kicking with your right leg and landing with your left leg. The second kick I will be doing is an outside 540. So I'll be kicking with my right leg. I'm going to be spinning the other way though. Still turning with 540.
Hey! Hey!
Home run.
Hey!
Last kick I will be doing double jump front kick. So I'll be jumping up, both feet in the air, both feet kicking the land.
On your feet.
Correct.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Landing's not hard. Landing your feet is hard.
Hey! Hey!
Good, sir.
All right, everyone back up for combos.
Sir.
All right, gentlemen, I want you to walk through your combination slowly first. Get that extra paper ready. Walk through. Partners, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, candidates racing.
Hey! Hey!
Left side. Ha!
Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Switch it. Ha!
Hey!
Walk through slowly first. Racing. Ha!
Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Ha! Face your partner. Tension. Bow. Square pads. Put your pads on. What you just saw was the x-ray paper striking. What I'm looking for is the speed and accuracy, their ability to use their legs just as well as someone uses their hands. Now they're going to move around, show me accuracy and more hand techniques and a little bit more power. So I'm going to hit some targets that have some resistance. Ready, face your partner. Tension, bow, show respect. Hands up.
Hey!
I want you to move around. Use your jabs and punches. Feel free to switch your feet at any point. Go.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Partners, remind them to block once in a while.
Hey! Hey!
Use both sides, gentlemen. Use both sides.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Elbows and knee strikes. Switch it up. Elbows and knee strikes. Go.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Round kicks and axe kicks. Go. Mr. Anderson, rip his arm off. You rip it off, you can take it home. All right, face partner straight on, arms up. I want you to move around, and I want you to do a combo for me. So give me a combo. Walk through slowly first one. Let's see a combination of strikes. So walk through, let the partner know what's happening, so we don't get in the head. Let me walk through slow. Partners, are you ready?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, hands up. Move around your feet. Wait till I say go, and then race. Move on your feet. Show me you can move from moving position. Ready? Oh, come on, faster, guys. Ready? One more. Move in, move in. Switch it. Walk through slowly first. One time slowly. Partners, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, walking. Move around. Guys are faster. Switch stance. All right, Mr. Anderson, take a bow to your partner. Move on back to the wall. Get the gloves on. All right, gentlemen, let's see a second one. Going for second degree, let's see a second combination. Walk through slowly. Partners, do you feel ready?
Yes, sir.
Move around. Move on those feet so we can get some moving. Switch stance. Slowly first. Moving. Move around, make a move, partners. Slap a little bit. Move in, move in. Switch stance. Good combo. Walk slowly first. Partners, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Hiya!
Hey! Hey!
Move in. Move on my feet. Move, gentlemen. Move, move. Hiya!
Hey! Hey!
Move in, move in. Move on those toes. Hiya!
Hey! Hey!
Switch stance, right side.
Hey! Hey!
Slowly first. You need to make Mr. Anderson run laps over there. He's kind of getting a big breather. Ready? Ha!
Hey! Hey!
Up and over. Moving, moving. Who's faster?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ha!
Hey! Hey!
Last time, gentlemen. Who's going to hit the hardest?
Yes, sir.
On the seat. Ha!
Hey! Hey!
Face partner. Attention. Bow. Body shield. Let's go. So we're going to move from our square targets, which are more accuracy based, to just a big body shield. This keeps these guys from losing their wind and me seeing what they had for lunch. We're going to move around, demonstrate power kicks, and then really wear them out with some power punches. Gentlemen, arms up, face partner, bow. Ready? Move. Move on your feet. Thrust kicks. Attackers run into once in a while. See if they can defend themselves. Go.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Use both sides, gentlemen. Push those feet around.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Whoa.
Hey!
Switch it up. Side kicks. Let's go. Show me side
Hey.
kicks. Power kicks.
Hey! 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 Hey!
These are those jump turns. Show me your flashy. Let's go, guys. Come on, run. Run into them so they can jump and spin for me. Face partner straight on. Listen up. Jump 360 side kicks and jump 360 round kicks. So partners, you're going to be defensive. They're going to hit you. You're sideways for round kicks or straight on for side kicks. Go. You're a black belt. You want to be a second gear. You feel the spin, jump, steel kick. Face them straight on. Give me a combo. Come up with 3 moves. Let's go. Give me a power combo. 3 strikes. What do you got? All right. Partners, you ready?
Sir, yes,
It's
sir.
got to get kicked. Ready? Go! 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 Switch! Go! Go! Great. All right, gentlemen, last time. Come on, who's the fastest?
Yes, sir.
Who's the strongest?
Yes, sir.
Go! Face them straight on, left side in front. Dig those feet in. Ready? Power punch. Hands up. Ready?
Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Harder. Ha!
Hey!
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 Switch.
Hey!
Power shots, guys. Ready? Go!
Hey!
Go!
Hey!
Go!
Hey!
Go!
Hey!
Come on, make those belts move. Go!
Hey!
Go!
Hey!
Go!
Hey!
Face them straight on. Bow. Shields away. Hand pass off. How are they doing so far? We got time. I rented this place all day, so we can extend. If there's something you'd like us to start over and do again, you just ask. Maybe the power punches or something. It's kind of tiring. All right, gentlemen, listen up. I need you to come up for self-defense. Do not bring any sticks, knives, weapons of any kind, just your hands. All right, go. Come on up, fish partners. Show perspective, bow. I want you to move around. I want you to slap them, partners. Just slap them, palm heel them, do something like that. I just want to see they're controlling distancing, blocking their face, and then they're clinching if they get too close. Go. No striking, candidates. Pretend it's like your little brother hitting you. You're not allowed to hit back. Ah, don't knee him. It's a little brother, he's hurt a knee. Jesse, are you causing problems down? I don't know about. Yeah. Pretend it's someone you're not allowed to hit. All right, black belts, face partners. Wow. Move off to the side because I'm going to call you back up in a little bit. All right, Mr. Anderson, let's go through a whole slew of different kind of ways bad guys are going to grab you and line. All right,
sir.
jump in the center of the room.
Sir.
All right, so we're going to demonstrate two aspects each time. So what we're going to do is the first time I have them do the grab, I just want you to show me you can break free. So like your brother grabbing you kind of situation, right? You're not allowed to hit him. No
Yes, sir.
snapping them around. You just get to break the grip and get yourself free, get to a defensive stance, and then we'll start again. The second time I want you to kick the snot out of him.
Yes, sir.
Okay, kind of like he shouldn't have touched you. All right, ready? Wrist grab. Go, grab him. Good. Show me a different wrist grab. Go. Okay, give me another one. Maybe make him slap himself in the face kind of wrist grab. Anderson, put your hands up. Okay, grab a hand, make him slap himself in the face. Keep making, oh, you failed. All right, now Anderson, kick the snot out of him. Ready?
Sir.
Grab onto him, Jinx. Go. Okay, let's do a shove defense. Jinx, shove around. Just don't shove him onto my table. Go. Try it again. Go. Anderson, hit him.
Sir.
Go. That works. All right, let's do shoulder grab. No hitting. Shoulder grab. Go. Okay. Just grab on with one hand. So maybe you could sock him back. So just grab with one hand. Ready? Go. See what he does. Okay. You can hit back. Go.
Sir.
Okay, let's do a front choke. Grab him and strangle him. Feel free. Okay. Feel free to hit him.
Sir.
Lapel. Grab onto his shirt. I want you to like grab him, shove him around a little. Walk, just bully him up a little. Go. Start pushing him around. Push him around. Push him around. Push him around. Maybe hit him. Okay. Maybe even hit him. Grab and hit him this time. Do something. You can hit back, Anderson. Go.
Sir.
Okay. Let's do a grab his head. Squeeze his head like a nutcracker. Grab his head. Grab it. Pull it into you. There you go. Swing him around. Move him around a little bit. Okay, get free. Okay. Yeah. Don't hit him. All right. Now, when you grab, you can knee him if you want. You got to defend. You can fight back. Go. There you go. Knee him, James. Knee him. There you go. Okay, so go back. Let's do a headlock. Stand on the side of them, reach your arm around. Yep. Kind of like they were buddies, but now they don't like you anymore. Yeah, pull them down the armpit, make them smell it. All right, get free. Go. Don't hit him. Okay, do that. So don't grab big guys. All right, you can hit him if you want. Go. Grab a headlock. Groin shot. It usually works. Do a bear hug from the front. Over, under. Maybe half of one, half the other. Get free, go. Okay. Go and hit him, go. Throwing shot, works every time. All right, turn around. Face opposite, grab him from behind. And back. Let's try a bear hug this time. That's one we were going for. Ready? Go. So apparently he knows what to do in that situation, doesn't he? Let's do a tackle. So just move around and just tackle him to the floor. Just get a hold of him and drop him. Go. And back. We don't need to hit him in that. All right. Put him in a guillotine. Grab around his head. Put his head down for you. Yep. Wrap your arm around. Get around his neck. Try and grab your hand. Nope. Nope. You want to be in front of him. There you go. Great. Start choking him. Go. Pinch his neck. Choke him. Back. All right. Let's have a good bow. Move on back. Nice work. Pick up sticks.
Yes, sir.
Or water finders, if you turn them sideways. All right, ready? Mr. Henderson, what are you going to do? You're going to do some combo chaining stuff?
Yes, sir.
All right, move around and show me some flashy combo chaining things. Gentlemen, face each other. Wow, nice work. I think it would be more fun if we whack each other with those.
Yes.
Let's whack each other, yeah. Let's hit someone. Let's put the rubber to the arm. If you're unfamiliar with what you just watched, he's doing some of the Eskrima counts or Insawali things. And what's happening is Mr. Stormo is striking on a pattern, either the head and the leg and the head and the leg. And then what Mr. Hendrickson was doing was first matching the motion with the same exact motion. Then he went into what we call mirroring, meaning he uses the opposite side of his body to capture it. And then he would start doing a one stick. He'd only use one stick to capture all the strikes. So the ability to see the strike coming, find the different angles, and fluently move in and out of either chaining, mirroring, or whatever he was doing. It's crazy. It's a demonstration. We're going to pad up Mr. Stormo because we like him. All right. Mr. Stormo, why don't you, I would put some forearm pads on. Just, okay. Please. I might not have that ache either, but
Yeah, I think I might need a new one of these pretty soon.
I have data.
Safety first.
I don't need mine anymore. I don't need mine anymore.
How big is yours?
Bigger than yours. Said I'm bigger.
Mr. Anderson wanted to open his mouth like a year and a half ago. And he would have stood in the corner and disappeared. Become very outgoing. Okay, help him.
Do I need one of these?
No, let's go without it. I don't want to wait. You do need a stick and a hand pad, though. I would cover my hands. I know he's aiming at your hands. Like a yard sale. All right, Mr. Stormo, whack him.
Yes, sir.
Touch him with it. Touch him with it. your chance, man. You just kicked through that round kick earlier. So you maybe did want to throw a Hold on one second. Now, Mr. Anderson, turn, look at the mirrors. Storm, get him! That's the chance we had. All right, face front or bow. Move on back. Let's start your tops real quick. Put on your grappling top so we don't get a big neck burn from something. You know, I'll have t-shirts on because this is not a calendar sale. Alright, so we're going to shift into ground defense. They're going to work on their ground striking kind of things. The martial arts style that they're going to use for the ground defense is going to be out of jiu-jitsu. So we'll be demonstrating jiu-jitsu techniques, more specifically Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Not a beauty contest, guys. Just keep moving. Let's have partners down, lay your back, take a nap. Relax for a little bit. Partners get up on top, mount position. Mouth guard, yes. If you guys don't have your mouth guard, get your mouth guard in. Someone had to pay for those teeth. And they don't want to pay again. Up, get it mount, get it mount, mount. There you go. All right, partners, get out, go. So what we're demonstrating first is positional control. They're showing me that they know how to hold a person down. This is great for when we're at home and when our younger brother is smarting off and we just want to hold them down. Let them know they're not going to get free until they settle down. Good if you don't want to have to hit someone real hard, just want to hold them until someone else comes to help take them down. All right, gentlemen, switch, go to side control. Control side control. Again, get out. No submission. Leave his arm alone. All that.
Oh, yeah.
Go to guard. Put him in your guard. There you go. Grab him tight. Good free, go. Partners, get out. First partner to the Wave Masters wins. Just have to get out and go touch a Wave Master and you win. And time. Your turn. Partners, get up and mount. Get to mount position. Hold them down. Show me you can escape. Go. Watch out for other groups. You get out, get back in. Do it all over. You get out, you watch out for other groups. If you on the mount. Switch to side control. Partners, go to side control. Hold them down. Escape. Go. Get free.
Come on, Jack.
Get up, get in their guard. Climb into their guard. Partners, put them in your guard. Give them a leg bear hug. Look onto them and begin. Go, go, go. Next. Not worth it. Alright, time. Sit on your seat, face your partner. Listen up, here's the challenge. You're going to get as many submissions as you can. When I call stop, the person with the most submissions wins. Not sure what yet though. Something. Sidekick or something. All right, ready? So you're gonna tap hands. Partners, you're cooperative. At this point, you're cooperative. Let them get their submission. Let's see how many they can mechanically get through. All right, ready? Bump hands. Go. Time started. How many can you get through? Every time they get one, yell out the number for me.
1,
There we go.
2, 2.
A submission is when we either strangle the person so that they can't have circulation to the brain and they have to tap before they pass out, or we manipulate a joint to the point where it's going to break, or we're going to tear some tendons or ligaments.
4, 5, 5, 6, 5.
What number was that? That was like 2 chokes all in one there.
6, 9, 7.
Anderson's going to get to 10. Oh, he's doing a bare ball roll to the back. He's still going to get to 10. Time. All right. Anderson wins something. Scoot back to the side for a second, Mr. Anderson. Jake, scoot back to the side for a second. All right, Mr. Anderson, why don't you give me a submission flow? So you're going to go through a submission flow, show me a nice order of things. A flow is essentially meaning he's just going to keep moving fluently from one position to another, trying to see how we can get submission locks from different positions. Each time he's starting in a non-dominant position, so he's starting in an inferior position, and then he's changing to a positive position, or he's got control, and then getting his submission.
That's it, sir.
Face partner, tap hand, everyone back out. Let's see, Mr. Reed, we're not done with you yet. All right. Gentlemen, we're gonna roll, right? So I don't need any craziness. Don't slam your heads into walls. Don't kick a neighbor group. Don't kick yourself in the eye socket somehow. If it hurts, tap, right? Don't be stupid and fall asleep by accident. All right, ready? Go. Mouth guards. Someone paid for those. So partners, do not be cooperative. Do not quietly go into the night. We need the UFC on TV, you got that? Multiple matches in the same year. By the way, when you're already tired from an exam and then we make you roll around and manipulate someone's body weight, it is exhausting. This is also a test of their endurance. 10 seconds, get a submission, go. 10, 9, find a way, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, get another one, 3, 2, 1, time, relax. Get that thing. All right, gentlemen, put your gear on, let's go, let's hit something. Finally, what you been waiting for? Then move around, hit each other. Got a quick costume change. Second head. So when you're seeing Mr. Anderson out here today, he's demonstrating all the different various skills he did between white belt and gold belt and green belt, and so on, all the way up. And he's going to have to show us that he has retained and maintained the skill level for each one of those items. You'll see that Mr. Anderson and Mr. Hendrickson are not doing necessarily all of the different minor skills that he's doing. What they are doing is when they go from first to second, they must retain their same information in the first part of the screening process, so they demonstrate the same test Mr. Anderson is doing today at a separate time, so we know that they're actually still competent on that information. What they do as black belts, they start to find different areas they're going to excel in, like Mr. Hendrickson is jumping and spinning, and he can actually throw much more than that in the air and still hit things. Mr. Anderson over here is really excelling in the jiu-jitsu side of things, where he can actually flow very well and get a lot of submissions and stuff. So the black belts take and maintain the same first degree knowledge, but then they have to add on and actually improve physically in another area. Both Mr. Anderson and Mr. Hendrickson are actually teachers. If you look at the wall, they're actually two of the teachers listed on the wall. We're actually teaching classes each week. So beyond making themselves better at this, they're sharing their knowledge with other people, and they're helping the martial arts grow. I don't think I probably would have accomplished most of the stuff I did in life or got to where I was without martial arts. I took it as a child and just kind of changed the way I looked at things and my work ethic. So these guys essentially are hopefully doing that for other people. I know a lot of people have used martial arts and they're training to kind of excel and create a good lifestyle for themselves. So hopefully these guys will have that influence. And as they go for their third degrees, it'll become more about the ripple effect, a little bit less about their physical skills and so on. So you see a lot of guys up here wearing black uniforms, and a majority of the judgment of whether they're ready for their next degree is kind of what we call the ripple effect, their ability to go out and affect their community, affect martial artists through their teachings and their contributions instead of just their kicking and punching skills. Look at that, teamwork. Put this on, I want to kick you. We're going to demonstrate two types of stand-up sparring today. One is called point fighting. We're going to start with point fighting. Was essentially the original tournament style of fighting. What would happen is you'd have two guys square off and a judge in the center, and when one guy would sock the other guy well enough, he would win. It was bare knuckle, and there was a lot of blood. And what would happen is these guys would move around and hit each other, and if the judge determined that the shot would have stopped the opponent dead in their tracks, changed the fight in their favor, and so on, they would give them either a half point or a full point. When you gained a whole point, you would be done. There was a level of control. They weren't trying to kill each other. That's why they had to determine from the judge's standpoint. But if you watch videos from back in the day, these guys would just beat the snout out of each other, and the judge go, I don't think that was good. It just broke his nose. So now it's kind of evolved a little more as a sport. There's a lot more movement, a lot more strategy involved instead of just being tougher and throwing a punch. So these guys are going to demonstrate movement, strategy, angling, timing, and with a high level of control, because if they beat the snout of each other every day they're here, they stop showing up eventually. What we're looking for is their ability to not get hit as much as they are hitting. So this is called point fighting. It's the first skill they're going to show me. All right, bow, tough up, and control, gentlemen, go. So it kind of looks like tapping or just tagging, but if you fight with some of the guys who are experienced in this and they decide not to have control, it hurts. They're working on sitting outside of range and then being able to break that gap and get inside range and be the first one to make contact, which you can imagine a punch in the eye socket or the nose. If you're the first one to get across the ground and do it, it's a very effective technique. The mentality of point fighting is not how to get inside and hit 4 or 5 times, it's how to move around and just lay them out with one shot. They're demonstrating agility, timing, movement. Some of them are demonstrating how they leave their hands down. There we go. Now they're up. I want to see you can balance on one foot long enough to kick a couple times. Let's go, so you can get it on them. I want to see the person who can score 4 different ways before the other people test me. Go. Hit 4 different ways. With a punch, with a round kick, grip hand, side kick in the face. Gentlemen, bow, touch gloves. Get some bigger gloves on. Next, we're going to launch what we call continuous, light contact kickboxing. Now the mentality is that they will hit you back multiple times, so you have to keep guarding. You can't just jump across the ground, hit them once, and stop because they will keep hitting you. We prefer to teach point fighting first because it teaches distancing, timing, and strategy. And once you actually understand how to block and how to move and how to time things and how to read people, this side of the sport's a little bit better instead of just standing toe-to-toe and punching. All right, bow, touch gloves. Gentlemen, I need control. You all have to do something later, tomorrow, Monday, somewhere. Ready to go? If you got a broke neck or a knee, you're not going to move well. Yeah? They can kick the legs, they can kick the head, the body. They don't have to stop hitting. They'll stop hitting out of respect for their partner. There you go. All right. Good control in it. Thank you. Watch out. Watch out the wall. Fall and stuff. Watch out for walls. See one guy doing leg kicks. There we go. There's another guy. I'm going to take those legs out, guys. We can back it up. See that body jab. You guys use multiple levels. Do some hand combos. Get those feet down for your combos.
Push him a little bit, Jake. Push him a little bit. Hit it, make it work. Let's burn that belt today. Let's go, my friend.
So it'll be good over the first time you put it
Keep moving.
All right, gentlemen, time. Bow, touch gloves. Move on back. Does anyone out there remember watching, there used to actually be kickboxing on TV, like ESPN, used to be the PKA, anyone remember PKA kickboxing back in the day? These guys do. This was the middleweight world champion PKA kickboxer, by the way. He was undefeated all the way up until he decided to be done.
I knew when to quit. The Nate started, the storm started, out there.
Phenomenal fighter. You can watch videos. Just toyed with him, played with his people. He looked very much like a point fighter, knocking people out. It was very, very amazing fight. Black belts, if your partners, you're done, man. Just know when you're done, go find a way to sit up in the panel. Excuse, go up to the panel. Unless you want to break the board for him. There you go. Stormone does. He likes to break. You're next. I'm not holding for you. Coming on, Mr. Anderson. All right. We're almost done. So this is a real old school thing we do. We break a board. And all I want to see is that someone's willing to ball up their hand, or your head, you choose, and just smack it as hard as they can and hopefully it breaks. Right? It's scary. It's not going to hit you back. You might feel when people laugh at you, right? But it's scary because it's hard, and your knuckles probably don't want to. But I don't want someone to be afraid to punch someone in the head because it's going to hurt their hand, right? I don't want someone to be afraid to slam their hand into something. So we do this whether you're 8, or you're 28.
Yes, sir.
So he's not 28. So it's just a show of bravery. Now, if you punch a board at the wrong angle, you'll snap your wrist, you break up some parts in your hand. So it shows me a little bit of technique, but really it's a lot of bravery. It's kind of like the last thing, almost, we're into fitness guys. One of the last things we have to do that's actually skill related besides push-ups maybe. So he's going to go through this board, and then we actually have one more demonstration. One of the things Mr. Anderson wanted to excel at was breaking stuff. So he's going to put on one more demonstration of breaking after Mr. Anderson breaks this board. But this will be the last kind of physical test besides just stamina at the last part of class. So ready, arms up, in stance. We're going to slow first,
Yes, sir.
and then we're going to punch over the top, right distancing. You're going to wait for me. Every once in a while they don't wait for me. All right, sir, when you're ready.
Mr. Reed, Stormer. Oh, you guys are just make sure you don't want to.
No, it's just.
Just so saying that again.
Alright, so we're doing is 2 boards, and I'll do another 2 boards. Right now it's just single, and then I'll do a double. But right now it's thinking like 2 attackers at the same time. So take just strike one, strike the other, and then if there were to be more, then you keep going. If this guy wasn't done after that, but hopefully he is after breaking his wrist. So I'm gonna side kick this one, and I'm gonna punch this one. Okay, so ready? Ready.
Two boards, because some people are thicker.
Yes, sir. Mom, was that a good angle? Gotta help her out. Alright, okay. Ready?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Now, partners, your job is complete. I need all the candidates back up quickly. Go.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Do not step on that big pinky slipper. Gentlemen, attention position. Ready? Horseback rising. Ha! 10 punches. Ready? Ha! 10 again. Ha! Henderson first. Ha! Actually, give him 10.
I'll count now.
Okay, ready? 20 punches. Ha! Cheats. Master Schaefer's counting. Henderson's not cheating. All right, ready? 20 again. Ha! That was back, gentlemen. You don't want to actually beat him and find out your elbows weren't back, right? So let's get them all the way back every time. You don't got much left, do you? There's not much left on the exam, correct? Yes, sir. Finish strong. 30 punches. Go! Come on, speed, guys. That was back. Dig in. Bend those knees. Back straight. Who thinks
Henderson's a little nervous because of the counting.
Who thinks that's the best they can do? No, we're going to judge you on your last one, right? So get down real low. Back straight, 50 punches. Who's going to look wimpy?
Not me, sir.
All right, ready? Ha! Come on, guys, power. Get down low, drop that butt, push those knees out, back straight. Look like a black belt. All right, push-ups, go! Come on. Now your legs are tired, let's use your arms. We're not looking to see them do 100 push-ups. That would tell me they saved a little bit too much gas during the exam. I want to see these guys sit here and struggle and fail to get push-ups. That's a good sign at this point. If you do an hour workout and you can't do push-ups, that's good. We just want to hear them whine a little bit. When you go through this process, whether it be this or football, probably a bunch of other physical things, at some point you're going to get tested. It's going to hurt, and you're going to think you can't go any farther, and then you do, and you start to realize it's just pain, and you'll still live. Elbows, let's go on your planks. Now just hold.
Bring that back there.
Dad is so loving. So nurturing. Think back about the exam. Remember, the audience might want to see something again, so figure out what you're going to be pivoting more on this next time.
Way to go, Jack.
Gentlemen, you going to stay up all day?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
All right, hop on up.
sir.
On your feet, bud. Get up, get up. Get up. You have more color than normal, sir.
Yes, sir.
Normally, your eyes are in the back of your head somewhere at this point. You're super pale. You have a little bit of color left.
Yes, sir.
More connection. You're finally sweating. Holy smokes, that's different, huh? Anderson, what do you think, man?
I always sweat, sir.
No, we know you always sweat.
Hardly any sweat on the neck.
Oh, it's on him. Got a couple there. No, I meant, did you believe you'd make it here today to this point?
Not a while ago, sir, but starting this year, yes.
All
I
right.
had my goal, sir.
Mr. Anderson.
Charlie up. Kick it.
All right, gentlemen, move to the back wall. Just move back there, hang out. Just breathe and relax for a second. Everyone give them one more round of applause.
These two. What do you do? You guys come back out here. You think I'm a bro? You gotta see how I used to be with him. You're in good hands here. What do you do here in this? You work here?
Both of us. Yes, sir. I do, sir.
What do you do?
Help others grow in their martial arts.
What do you do?
Same thing as him. I'm learning now also.
Good. I ask that question a lot of first young instructors. Is a lot of them say teach martial arts, teach karate. If you had to take one word and say what did you take away from all of your years of training, what would it be?
Determination.
What about you?
Effort.
You can't be saying what you do. I know that's what you do now. And so, and what you said before is right, is you're teaching determination, you're teaching effort. I get a lot of different answers. If I were going down the panel, I asked, what did you get from this? I asked Mr. Thorne, what did you get?
Bravery.
Bravery. And so those are the things you're teaching these kids. And it's a little different when you start to think of it that way. They can go anywhere and learn martial arts. But here they learn the skills you guys have done. I was really impressed with you two. You know, it's you get a little jaded. I watch a little too much news sometimes about the youth in the world. YouTube is one of the worst things I think that ever happened for me. Because you just have to go in there and see anything a teenage boy is doing wrong. You know, it's horrible. You guys are outstanding with what you did today. And you're a good example too. It'd probably be easy for you to sit around and watch TV all day.
Yes, sir.
You know, stay at home. You work full time, I would take it.
Yes, sir.
Got a family.
Yes, sir.
That's all a lot of work.
Yes, sir.
And you sacrificed to come and do this. That's a good example.
Thank you, sir.
So that was about it. I just want to see how you guys are. Are you nervous at all?
A little bit, sir, yes.
That's good. That's good because you learn how to control that. Everybody gets nervous about things in their life. And don't let them say, "God, don't get nervous." They're lying to you. It's so they can hide it better. That's good. You guys are doing a good job with it.
Awesome. Great. Move on back. You remember standing in front of him?
Yes, sir.
We were younger than these guys when we stood in front of Grandmaster Longstreet the first time. And, oh, That was scary. I got some balance. Not really good. Nice belt. I'll pass. What you saw today was a physical test. It's kind of, we put them under the pressure, we run them ragged, we get them sweaty, we left some right there, right? I want to see that when they're tired, they can still do martial arts techniques the right way, right? And they're nervous up here. That's what we want. We want you to be nervous, because if someone's going to beat your brains in for real, you're going to be nervous too, right? So what happens is we can say, okay, it's easy to come in here, fresh off the street, demonstrate 3 techniques slowly, and then say, look, I'm ready to be a black belt. But it's not about that. It's like when you're tired, when you're under duress, what happens? Do you still look like a black belt? Do you start to look really sloppy like a dancer punching and kicking, right? So that's a big thing we do today. What you don't see is, and you look on the sheet, they have hundreds of lessons, right? Mr. Anderson actually has more lessons taught now than he has taken. Right, so that's a big part of what we're doing, right? It's not just come here, test once, take 6 years off, come test again, take 6 years, right? The idea is that there's all these things going on that they've done to earn the spot here today, earn their rank before they do this. This is just the last piece of the pie, okay? So when you see this promotion, don't think you just kind of get in shape, run a couple miles, and come in and test one day. All right, if I call your name, you come up to the center, you turn around, take your belt off, and then we'll do our presentation. Mr. Anderson, do you have someone who's going to present your uniform, sir?
Yes, I do. I'll call my mom up.
All right, yes. Well, I'm going to take her down. Yeah, sorry. If you guys have people, bring the people up you want.
Mom, dad,
Dad? Do I keep-
mom or dad, both.
This is your name? Yeah. You parents, come on over here. You get to be part of our panel for a second. I'm gonna keep these bags. There you go. You get to take that. One of the things we do is we have the parents or whoever the person wants come up present the uniform, and it's not that they're the only person who did something, but it's real important to remember, you didn't do it without them, right? Does it make sense? You probably at this age didn't go home and cry about me being mean, hopefully, at this age. Maybe earlier though, probably, right? They come down. They need someone at home to complain to and say, man, he's such a jerk. He keeps making me wait longer and making me do more stuff, right? And they say, you can do it, honey. You go back to the karate school. Or you need that person. You need someone to do that. So that's kind of why we have you guys present the uniform aspect of it, because someone else is behind you. You didn't do it by yourself, right? So Mr. Anderson, come up in the center. Turn around, take your belt off. So background, put your arms up. We're still dressing good. Mr. Anderson, we're going to promote you to the level of first-degree black belt today.
Sir.
Mr. Anderson's being presented as black belt uniform by his mom. Thank you very much. Which one's this one? Let's find out. Mr. Hendrickson, out to the center. Hendrickson, we're going to promote you today to the level of second-degree black belt. Non-sweaty uniform from his dad. Mr. Anderson, come on up. Mr. Mr. Anderson, we're approaching level second degree black belt today. Presentation by his mother. All right, gentlemen, line up one last time to bow self, please.
Show her up. Kick.
All right, gentlemen, what I want you to do is have the black belt panel stand up. I want you to just make your way through, shake hands with everyone, then get unsweaty.